What's up, everybody? Youth1 Football Director here, Ryan Oliver, and I am joined by an athlete I've covered for some time. I'm really happy to have him on with me. I have 2024 defensive back Sterling Stu Smith. Stu, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing good, man. We've been, connected. I mean, I've been covering you since we were about fifth or sixth grade now. You are about to be, what, a sophomore?
Yeah, I'll be a sophomore next year.
Next year, yep. So you're a freshman now. You made great progress. Update me on, what the team you currently play for and maybe some of the recent things that you've participated in.
Okay, so right now I'm playing for the Warren Central Warriors in Indianapolis, Indiana. Um, Recently we had an undefeated season. We went 11-0 this season on our team. I played freshman ball. Like most of the freshmen played freshman ball, but I got moved up to varsity towards the end of the season. So I was on the varsity roster towards the end of the season after the freshman season. Recently I played in Next Gen the show. That was probably the most recent like 7-on-7 event or like thing other than school ball, but that's what I mainly been focusing on was high school football.
Yeah, and I misspoke. I know you're a 2023 athlete. So to clarify that, you are not 2024, 2023. But so you were named to our Elite 101 when you were in eighth grade. I believe you were like the 50th ranked player at that time, and you were named to our freshman 450. What does it say about you to make these rankings? Well, first, like, what does it mean to you to be named as like an elite young athlete, and what does it say about your game?
Yeah, it's an honor because it just feels really good knowing that somebody out there other than like people in your state are recognizing your talents or recognizing your performance on the field and off the field. So it was really good experience. And like once I saw the ranking, I was really excited about it. And especially like to see it twice, like it really like I feel like it solidified me as one of the top players because when you keep seeing Sterling Smith pop up, you know that kid probably I mean, not people aren't just gonna put somebody's name in rankings multiple times if they're not about it. So it felt good to like know somebody was recognizing my talents and my work on and off the field.
Yeah, and I've seen you develop from like when I first got sent your film when you were in sixth grade, you were playing a lot of quarterback and you were kind of playing a variety of positions on the field, and you really developed your defensive back skills and really kind of found your niche in that role. Tell me a little bit about what you love about playing defensive back.
What I love about playing DB is like I love the competitive atmosphere. Like I love like I'm lining up against a receiver and I know like I just feel like I'm better than him. I love that nature of it. I love being able to play like just be a lockdown corner, lockdown safety. I just love that aspect of the ball. I like hitting. I like interceptions. It's just like it's all exhilarating. You know, I just love the atmosphere, defense side of the ball. I like offense. Like I used to love offense, but I feel like defense is just so much more fun.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed about you is you're very technically sound. You have a great technique, your feet, your hips, your hands are you're always in the right spot to make that play as a defensive back. I know how hard you work. Do you feel like your hard work has paid off in the way you would want it to?
Yeah, I feel like I've definitely put a lot of time in. Well, really, I was focusing a lot on quarterback, but my eighth grade year, I went to the Pro Football Hall of Fame All American camp, and Rod Woodson told me that I could be a Division I defensive back. So that was when like I kind of like flipped the switch, and then I started going mainly full out defense. And ever since then, I've just been training really hard at DB, and I feel like my work has definitely paid off because my performance is showing on the field. It's shown in like high school ball my freshman season. It showed off the field in 7-on-7 showcases, things of that nature. So I definitely feel like my work is paying off.
Yeah, and I mean I've seen you play at a high level at both positions, but it looks like you've kind of found your niche at defensive back. What kind of attributes, for someone that hasn't been on your team, what kind of attributes do you bring to your locker room?
I'm definitely a really big leader. I'm a leadership guy. I'm the person that's everybody looks towards to kind of guide them through the game, kind of guide them through what's going on. People look at me and they see like what my emotions are about what happened and something, and I'm always having like I try to keep a positive attitude and I try to keep a high motor to keep everybody going and everybody really hyped up at all times.
Yeah, and your team's been really successful. I know you guys have a lot of talent on the Warner Central team, and I'm sure you're a big part of kind of the leadership in the locker room. Um, you've had your share of success in the field. Is there a memorable moment for you or an achievement that stands out in your mind that you could share with us?
I think a really big moment from my freshman season would be, so the whole year I was playing defensive back mostly, and like I had stopped playing quarterback. But the kids on the team knew that I had played quarterback previously, and the coaches as well. And like sometimes you just have to be able to be an athlete and just play wherever the coach needs you to play to make a big play and get the win. So there was a in the Carmel there we played this team called Carmel, Indiana. They're like our big rival, and our quarterback that was on the team, he ended up getting injured in that game in the second quarter going into halftime. And we had no other quarterback, so I just had to step in and fulfill that role. And we were down 7. We ended up coming back. I ended up leading us back and winning the game by 14 points. And I hadn't played quarterback the entire season, so just being able to play multiple roles in that field and being able to, like, when somebody calls my number, being able to make that play, that was really big. That was probably my favorite moment of the season. And it wasn't even a play at DB that really was my favorite moment.
Yeah, well, I think it says a lot about who you are as a player because, I mean, I know from just knowing you for the past few years, I know how hardworking you are, I know how humble you are, and I know you're the type of guy that's you'll do whatever's necessary for your team, and you'll put your teammates before yourself. And that example that you gave was, okay, I've obviously played quarterback in the past, but I'm gonna step up here and do what I can for my team to ultimately get the win. So that's awesome, man. Real quick, Stu, I want to ask you about some of your goals. I want to know your long-term goals and some of your more immediate goals.
Some of my goals right now is just really, I'm just focusing on getting bigger, faster, and stronger. So I've grown a lot. I've grown 4 inches. I was 5'4". Now I'm like 5'7", almost 5'8" right now. So I grew a lot since probably the last time you see me. I put on a lot of weight. I put on 35 pounds,
Wow.
and I'm still growing. So I've just been lifting a lot and putting on weight. And, I've just been doing my speed and agility work and, like, working on my technique, like my footwork at DB and stuff. But I'm just trying to get faster. I want to get a faster 40 time, 5.10.5 and all that, those intangibles.
Yeah, and what about maybe some long-term goals, college ball, that type of thing?
Some long term goals. So here, I don't know if you can see the jersey I got on. Hold on, let me see it.
No,
So
I
this is
see
the
it.
jersey. Yeah, you see it. So this is my cousin Grant Delpit.
Okay.
So he played at LSU. He played safety. He was a starter this year. He got to wear number 7. So he got
Wow.
that on. And he ended up winning the Jim Thorpe Award, and now he's going on to be in the draft in a couple weeks.
Wow.
So that's my ultimate goal, is to play at LSU. Like that's my dream school, because we used to live in New Orleans and stuff. But
Right.
I'm open to all options, all colleges. I mean, there's a lot of great schools out there. I'm sure I like a lot more schools than just LSU, but that is my dream school.
Sure. And what characteristics are you looking for in a college program when that time comes and you're ultimately making a decision? What characteristics are you looking for in a program?
Yeah, I'm looking for a program that's all about winning. I like a winning atmosphere. I want to have like a fun culture, but like high demanding.
Yeah. You want to get those W's and I'm sure grow as an athlete, and I know ultimately you probably want to play in the NFL. So, you want a program that can help you get to your goals there. Well, Stu, with what's going on in our society, I know that your typical offseason plans probably aren't happening, but what are some plans that you can share with us that you have for the offseason?
Oh yeah, okay, for sure. So right now I've been training with my trainer. Now we're going 2 days a week, but we had taken a little break just because of the COVID stuff was so high. But now we got back together. I actually trained yesterday, but me and my trainer are getting back together to do my DB training. Also, I just we'll do that 2 days a week. 2 days a week, we'll start doing training again. And also, I've been working out on my own at home every day, if not every other day. We've got a Peloton bike at home, so that helps me like keep my cardio up. And then there's like this challenge called the Alpha Shred Challenge, and it's like an ebook, and it's like a 30-day challenge. And I've been doing that. That's like a full body workout. You can search it up if you want to, but I've been doing workouts on my own at home. I've done some hill sprints a lot, gone outside. I've gotten cones out and done 5.10.5. So I've been doing everything that I would usually do in school or like outside of school, but just at my house.
Yeah, well, that's good. I know how hard you work, and it's awesome that you're staying active. Well, Stu, as we wrap things up, I want to ask you, what are some things that you like to do in your free time that are non-football related? Just some or hobbies or any of that type of thing?
Absolutely. Yeah, I really enjoy just I love food. My dad's like a really good cook and I just love like enjoying his food that he cooks for us. I'm also like pretty into like I play Xbox and I just recently ordered a PC, so I'm into gaming and stuff. So that's what I've been doing like when I'm not working out, doing football related things. I've been playing Xbox and PC and stuff, gaming.
What games are you good at?
I'm pretty good at Warzone right now. That's what I've been
Okay.
playing, Call of Duty Warzone.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm really good at Madden. Nobody can beat me at Madden. I'm too good at that one.
Yeah, I used to be pretty good at Madden back in the day, but I can't play it anymore. I tried to play it a couple years ago and I was horrible. So I was like, man,
I'm ready. I don't
I'm,
know. I got good at that game this year.
yeah, I'm past my prime on that one. Well, Stu, is there anything else that we should know about you that maybe we wouldn't know from watching you play football?
Uh, I mean, we could talk about my grades. I mean, I hold myself to a pretty high standard, and my parents hold me to a pretty high standard with my grades. Right now, I'm riding a 4.0 GPA in all honors classes, honors and Excel classes. So I feel pretty accomplished about that because I put a lot of time into my schoolwork as long as my athletics and my training. So I really like that aspect of my life.
Well, that's awesome, Stu. Well, thank you again for taking the time out to talk to me. Again, this is my interview with 2023 defensive back Sterling Smith. Sterling, tell the people where they can find you on social media and that good stuff.
Okay, you guys can find me on Instagram at StuMoney1, STUMONEY1. And then you guys can also find me on Twitter at StuMoney7, STUMONEY number 7.
Yeah, and Stu's a great follow. Posts his workouts and things like that to motivate you guys during this time. Stu, thank you, man. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate it, Ryan.